presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
It'll be played back again. Dozark waiting, and a pass now in front. They score! It's Keegan Kitts. He wins it in overtime, and the Capitals get third place.
It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals are brought to you by Xander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, and Hermanson Orthodontics.
Beam will hold on to that puck, and that will take us to the end of the hockey game. And Jackson Youngworth has his third shutout in as many starts. And the Capitals win it 7-0.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. The South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. State Farm Insurance Becky Potsuba Agency. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters. And First United Methodist Church.
And here is now Jaron Beck back in the offensive zone. Backdoor feed, Dodson! He scores! We're tied! Jaron Beck gets the backdoor feed, and Devin Dodson tips it in. And we're tied at 2.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, the Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors.
Bouncing puck at the blue line. Great job by Aiden Beam to hold the zone. On his backhand, he'll play to the corner. Beam still with it. Centering pass. Rebound, they score! It might have been hit in out of midair by Dylan Dodson. His 9th goal of the season. The Capitals have tied it up 2-2 with 6:24 to go.
And now to the booth for the award-winning call with the voice of the Capitals, John Winkler.
And a good afternoon as we welcome you here to the Shields Iceplex in the second rink here for our final regular season game. And the Oahe Capitals still have that shot of making the state tournament. Yankton did the job they were supposed to do yesterday and then some. A 10-0 win for the Bucks over Watertown, which keeps the Capitals state tournament hopes alive into this game. And an opportunity just needing to get to overtime. Anything other than a regulation loss will get the Capitals into the state tournament 2 weeks from this past Thursday. As we're closing in on state tournaments, we're just a couple days away, 5 days away now from the start of the girls' state varsity tournaments. Right around that time, we'll be on the air at 12:45 on that Thursday for the puck drop of the Caps and Sioux Center Storm at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But this is one final opportunity for the Capitals to play here in Sioux Falls and get a win or a point, whether it be an overtime loss, a tie, anything that can get the Capitals 1 point in this game will get them into the state tournament. And we'll be facing the Rushmore Thunder as the 8 seed. Everything is set except for the 8 seed. Now, the 4 or 5 matchup will also be set after today, but we do know that it is Sioux Falls East and Yankton that will play in the 4 or 5. We'll just figure out if it's going to be who is going to be the 4 seed and who will be the 5 seed. But Sioux Falls East knows they're playing Yankton going into that Thursday in that first round. Rushmore obviously is the top seed. They're 21-0. They play Brandon Valley today to try and close out an undefeated regular season for the second time in the last 3 seasons, I believe it is. My math is correct, or my memory is correct. Brookings is number 2 seed. That is secured. Sioux Falls West secured the 3 seed after the win last night over the Capitals, as they have 34 points and can only have 31, or Sioux Falls East and Yankton can only get to 33 right now, so they are the number 3 seed. East and West will figure out who the 4-5 game is. Yankton's actually playing Sioux Falls West just on the other rink coming up this afternoon. We will probably be off the air around the time that they get started. Aberdeen is a 6 seed after their win over Mitchell last night. Mitchell is a 7 seed, and Watertown sits at the 8 seed but could be overtaken if the Capitals, again, get that 1 point to make the state tournament, whether it be an overtime loss or a tie or win. Anything other than a regulation loss, the Capitals will be in the state tournament in Watertown, taking on the Rushmore Thunder in that 1-8 matchup. Sioux Falls East, they're coming in at 15-5, 0-1 after their first overtime loss. It was their third overtime game, but they picked up the overtime loss, a 3-1 lead on Friday against Sioux Falls West. West came back, tied the game up 3-3, went to overtime, ended up winning 4-3 in overtime, did the West Flyers, as now Sioux Falls East will look to close the season, getting that win, trying to get that win against the Capitals, and making sure that they are the 4 seed. They own the tiebreaker over Yankton, so any matching result will be in favor of Sioux Falls East because they went 2-0 against the Yankton Bucks. White Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers coming up from the Shields Iceplex. We'll return with more of the pregame show coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Dylan Dotson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back as we get getting set for puck drop between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. John Winkler with you on this Sunday afternoon. Real quick, we got scores to tell you about from around the states and from state tournaments for the Hawaii Capitals. The Bantam A team was playing the 7th place game against Watertown. 6-0 win for the Bantam A team as Brecken Furman scored 4 goals. Caden Waltai and Jet Kirshenman also scored for the Capitals in that 6-0 win as they end up in 7th place. Overall in the Bantam A tournaments, the Hawaii Capitals 14U team in overtime got a win 5-4. Mallory Learcamp got the overtime winner. Dakota McIntyre had a hat trick. Peyton Emmy with a goal. And Learcamp had the overtime winner as the Caps get 5th place in the Constellation Championship. So the Bantam A, B, and the Girls 14U tournaments wrap up. They will wrap up the whole tournaments coming up later on today. And then we are down to what will be the JV state tournament, but will also the girls varsity state tournament next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The JV tournament will run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then it'll be the boys varsity state tournament. And Jim Lloyd will join me starting this Thursday back here in Sioux Falls in the other rink, not in the rink that you're currently seeing on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports if you're watching right now, but in the other rink, the big rink, we will have all 11 of those girls varsity state tournament games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as the Hawaii Capital girls will play at 1 o'clock against the Sioux Center Storm. So shout out to the Capitals Bantam A team winning 6-0 and the girls 14U team 5-4 in that overtime win to get 5th place. So both Capitals teams with wins this afternoon or this morning to close out their state tournaments and end the season on a high note, although a lot of those 14-year girls will be ready to go for the state tournament coming up on Thursday in the girls at varsity side. It is still getting set for puck drop between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. We'll take another break. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hockey season is here, and American by Wyndham Fort Pierre Conference Center is proud to support our hometown heroes, the Oahe Capitals. Whether you're traveling to cheer on the team or just need a cozy place to unwind, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. From game nights to restful mornings, we're rooting for you. Stop by at 312 Island Drive, Fort Pierre. Go Capitals! American by Wyndham, where comfort meets community. Call 605-223-2358 to book your stay today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Becky Potsuba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance. It's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173. Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net. Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre, or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, this is your goalie Jackson Youngworth, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Back here at the Shields Iceplex as we get set for puck drop between the Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. We do have one more break, though, to get to you before we get to puck drop, so let's go ahead and take that last break. We come back, we've got starting lineups and opening puck drop of our final regular season game. The White Capitals and Sioux Falls East Flyers. Back after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, and Pierre, where exceptional customer service meets an incredible inventory lineup. Looking for your dream car? Our expert team is here to guide you every step of the way. From dependable Fords to luxurious Lincolns and versatile Toyotas, we have something for every taste, need, and budget. Experience the difference with us today. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota.
Hi, this is Wyatt Briggs, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is time for starting lineups and opening puck drop here in just a moment. We'll send it over to Randy Preston, who will have the introduction of our starting lineups in just a moment. The Capitals will be wearing their black road jerseys for one more game here this season, the regular season. Hope that they will end up wearing their road jerseys in every game of the state tournament, being the 8th seed. But that's all right, because they will be in the state tournament. We'd love to see them playing in Watertown coming up here in a couple weekends for the boys varsity state tournament. We're just about set for a puck drop. The Capitals, they are, let's see here, we're going to have a change to the starting lineup. They will go with Tyler Webb instead of Andrew Sislo. We'll hear those starters in just a moment. It'll be Owen Sesher, Vinny Thill, and Tyler Webb instead of Andrew Sislo. And then Dalen Gibson and Jackson Raisler will have the two defensemen, and Trey Solonen, who played on Friday, will play in net. Will be the starter in net for this game. In the final game of the regular season, there is no tomorrow for the Capitals without a points, as we'll send it down to Randy Preston for the introduction of our starting lineups.
For this afternoon's boys varsity game, South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association, featuring the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Oahe Capitals. taking on the Sioux Falls Flyers East. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Oahe Capitals. Starting in goal, number 22, Jackson Youngworth. On defense, number 47, Cooper Beestrom. On defense, number 60, Aiden Bain. Forward, number 11, Dylan Dotson. At forward, number 21, Ian Schweitzer. And at forward, number 26, Keegan Fitz. The Capitals are led by head coach Landon Badger, assisted by Jonathan Kotelek, Bryce Mitchell, Paul Nelson, Jaden Grease, and Elliot Life. And now for the Sioux Falls Flyers East. Starting on defense, number 67, Dalen Gibson. On defense, number 58, Jackson Raisler. At forward, number 29, Tyler Webb. Forward number 50. Center number 92, Vincent Hill. In goal, number 36, Trey Salonen. And number 82, Owen Sexer. Flyers East, led by head coach Curtis Egan and assisted by Bauer Anderson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and remove your hat? Face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sprang high, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We're ready to go from Sioux Falls. Final time of the regular season in 2024-25.
Referees from Oahu, Nebraska, R.J. October, and from Preston, Minnesota, Trevor Preston. Linesmen are Walker Radcliffe from Walker, Minnesota, and Alex Coots from Legoopolis, South Dakota. Who's ready for some hockey today?
Randy Preston with all the different cities and towns that all the referees are from. It's always fun to hear all the random places. We're ready to go. It is, yes, time to play the game. Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Final time. It's in front of the Capitals. Anything other than a regulation loss, they'll get into the state tournaments. It'll be Ian Schweitzer to take the opening faceoff, as he will do so, and will do so against Vinny Thilp, as we are set and ready to go this afternoon, Sunday afternoon, final regular season game. We're underway as the Capitals will get the opening draw. Dylan Dotson up ahead for Ian Schweitzer. He'll push it into the zone. This will be a delayed offside. Capitals will have to tag back up. Pass here to the near side where it's going to be grabbed and moved along by Sioux Falls East. It is dumped in by Jackson Raisler. Into the corner on the far side. Aiden Beam will turn with it. Can move around Tyler Webb as he gets the starts. As this will be now the Capitals moving in 2-on-2. Kitts will swing it into the zone and it'll roll all the way around to the near side where it will be picked up by the Flyers as the Caps make their first initial change. Vinny Thill for the Sioux Falls East Flyers, 13 goals for him, now 20 assists in the season. This will come towards Youngworth, and he's able to easily play that over to the corner on the near side. His puck is still loose on the near side, where it does come out of the zone, and Braden Goddard will move it along over to the far side, and then dumped in by Ben Vermeer. Vermeer had an assist on Friday's overtime loss. He's got 18 points in the season, 4 goals and 14 assists. And make its way back to Vermeer, and his pass quickly up ahead for Hayden Hansen was intercepted by Aiden Bowder. And the puck will eventually start to make its way back down. Vermeer, turn it over, Bowder centering pass, and no one there for the Capitals, and it'll come back for Max Callis. Callis from the blue line will throw it off the glass as it bounces behind the net, where the first man to pick it up is Hayden Hansen, but he lost the puck, and Vandenbos will chip it up the glass, and the puck will come out of the zone. Bridger Babcock's pass goes a bit too far out in front, and it will go all the way down for an icing, and we get our first whistle with 15:24 to go here in period number 1. Jackson Youngworth, the starting goalies. Youngworth, 7 wins, 3.80 goals against average coming into the weekend, .866 save percentage. He has started all 22 games of the regular season for the Capitals. He is going against Trace Salonen, 10 wins for him, and a 2.38 goals against average, .899 save percentage, as it was at over 900 before we got to Friday's end of the game. Here on the near side in the offensive zone for the Capitals. This will be picked up by Sioux Falls East, and it's moved along by Thatcher May. Still in the zone for the Flyers, and now May will get the pass back and walking into the offensive end. That shot whistles high over the crossbar of Youngworth. Kitts now will move it up ahead for Dodson, who was tangled up trying to kick the free. He comes free with the puck. Up ahead for Kitts, who tries to make a move into the offensive zone. He gets some space, but Kitts lost the puck, didn't carry it with him. And then Kitts will play it down to Dodson as they will be close to each other, supporting and around the boards. It goes behind the net for Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking to find someone open. Here's Dodson, one-timer. Save made, rebound just went wide of Kitts. Dodson still with it here in the offensive zone. Swung that towards the net. That went wide of Salonen after it was off of Kitts going wide. And here's Dodson back to the front of the net for Schweitzer. Tipped wide by Schweitzer. And it's Carson Culver that will move it to the near side. As the pass will come out to the blue line, held in by Cooper Beestrom. Pass over, B one-timer. That one might have been a save again by Salonen. Beestrom again, another one-timer. Tipped on net, save made by Salonen. He's been tested early on in this game. And there's an icing by Sioux Falls East and a really good start offensively for the Capitals. 13:56 remaining here in the first period. That's what the Capitals would like to see in their start. If they can play like that through 51 minutes, we're going to see this being a great spot for the Capitals at the end of this hockey game. Another face-off win. Eldridge with a shot and a save made by Salonen. Another whistle with 13:52 to go. That was the third shot on goal, although there's been several just misses by the Capitals already in this game. Face-off again to the right of Salonen. It's won by Sioux Falls East, and now to the near side where Owen Sesher will pick it up and flip it out into center ice. That puck was off of a glove, hit down by Aiden Bowder, and it's eventually grabbed by Dalen Gibson. At the blue line, Gibson got free, got in. This will come towards the net, wide of Youngworth on the near side. And behind the net, Sesher will try and send it back out. It comes back to Sesher. Here's a shot from the blue line that goes wide of Youngworth as he was flexing out the left pad. This will be out of the zone. Cameron Lee trying to hound Sesher, but it comes back to Gibson. His pass misses for Vinny Thill. And it will go to the far side corner where it's Bridger Babcock. His pass over, Lee kind of handcuffed him. Logan Anderson missed that pass, but it goes right to Vandenbos, who walks in the zone, but then fans on the shot attempt where Thill will pick it up for Sioux Falls East. The Flyers back in their own zone. And then a good pocket pick, and it's now Vandenbos in, shot and a save. Rebound was right in front, and it's cleared to the near side, to the far side by Jackson Raisler. Puck is still in the offensive zone for a moment, but it is now Sioux Falls East back to center ice. And we'll send it in with Ryan Fenton. Fenton had a goal. He's got 29 goals in the season now. He's one away from 30 in the regular season. Hayden Hansen grabbed it. His pass over for Fenton, but can't get free for a shot. And it's now Vandenbots. Moves up ahead for Logan Anderson. Ben Vermeer. His pass was tipped back into the zone by Fenton with 12:20 to go in the first period. That puck will be bounced down. Hansen, wraparound chance, save made by Youngworth, and he's able to dive on top of it and get the whistle with 12:16 remaining here in the first period. These seniors, Keegan Kitts, along with Wyatt Briggs, Cameron Lee, Jesse Eldridge, and Jackson Youngworth, they're playing for at least 2 more games, but to play 2 weekends from now in the state varsity tournament. Gets a pass. That one was nearly intercepted to Dodson. He tried to tip it along to Eldridge, but it ended up being intercepted by Sioux Falls East. And now it's moved back into the offensive zone. Braden Goddard dumped in by number 87 and Mark Reichman. It'll come around to the far side. Kitts out of the zone for Schweitzer. Ian Schweitzer carries it in for Dodson. That shot save. The rebound is still there. Schweitzer again. Another save. And he's trying to jab away at it, but Salonen had it stopped with 11:37 to go here in the first period. Another whistle and offensive zone face-off for the Capitals, who are out shooting Sioux Falls East by 4 to open up this hockey game. Schweitzer will win the face-off. Out to Eldridge. Fanned on that first opportunity, but Schweitzer gets it back. Now for Eldridge again. He'll make a move to try and push it farther into the offensive zone, but it'll go back behind the net where it's grabbed by Sioux Falls East. And we pushed off the boards. Eldridge, one hand on his stick. Stick lift by Schweitzer, but it's grabbed by Vinny Thill. Thill, nice stick by Bridger Babcock. Pass from Schweitzer, too hot to handle for Dodson. And it comes out of the zone where it's now Thill again. Thill in the neutral zone. We'll try and send it to open space. Coach Curtis Eagle was looking for that puck to go deep, but it was played by the Capitals first. It didn't get deep in the zone, carried by the Capitals, as it's now played from Jane Hanthorn. That will go back into the Capitals end of the ice. And out to the far side, again, open space, where it's pushed along by Beam. Reaching for it was Bowder. Puck is still behind the nets. And it comes here near side, where it's moved along by Max Callis. Went off of a skate, though, and then a race for the puck. Hayden Hansen knocked down Cooper Beestrom. Beestrom still trying to find the puck. Here's a backhander. Save was made and goes wide of the nets, behind the net. And a really good look there from Hansen. Shot goes wide, coming from Dalen Gibson. Max Callis inside the face-off circle. He lost the puck. He goes down. Caps will move it to the near side. Cameron Lee from the blue line will cross-corner dump it in. And then a race to the puck. Asher Vandenboss is able to step up and hold it in the zone. Cameron Lee and run into Hayden Hansen as I think they accidentally ran into each other. Here's shot going wide by Vandenboss. Anderson plays it over to the far side. Racing to his Bridger Babcock. He can't push it farther in the zone. He got cut off and checked to the boards. Where it's Jackson Raisler for Sioux Falls East. Raisler tried to flip into the zone, bouncing puck. Babcock got a stick on it, still grabbed by Callis with a shot that goes wide of Youngworth coming in near side. To the blue line. Good job to hold it in by Sioux Falls. They score! Right over the shoulder of Youngworth, off the bar and in. And Braden Goddard makes it 1-0 with 9:28 to go. That was a fantastic job at the blue line to hold it in. And it didn't catch the number of who it was that was able to hold, but they made a diving play just to hold the puck in the zone because Goddard wasn't going to get there in time. Obviously on the assist we'll know who it is, but with 9:28 remaining, a heck of a play. And it's now 1-0. Now right back in Thatcher May, but Beestrom had fallen over. Yeah, Post was the one. Topher Post was the one that was able to dive and keep it in the zone. Post had his 4th assist of the season. Here is Schweitzer now. So the Caps are down 1-0. Pass to the front for Kitts, but just a bit too far. Vermeer got over to it. Now it's Beestrom that will pinch in. Was able to hold it in, got it to the front of the net, but it's moved out by Vermeer again. Kitts will send it right back in with 8:50 remaining here in the first period. Dylan Dodson centers one. Schweitzer with a shot and a save. Schweitzer back again. He was open in front of the net, and Dodson gave him a good pass. Here is Kitts with a shot that's going wide. It was off the blocker after Salonen has dropped his stick. It was off, I think, the hand of the blocker and not so much the blocker itself, as it will be moving ahead for Thatcher May in 2-on-2 into the zone. It is, nope, they had waved it saying it was no offside, and then they pointed saying it was offside with 8:26 to go. Changed the dynamic of that play, obviously, with it being a stoppage, but almost turned into a somewhat of a potential controversial non-offside call. Face-off will be won by the Flyers with 8:20, make that the Capitals with 8:20 to go in the first period. 1-0 is the score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Cameron Lee will try and cross-corner dump it in, but it bounces its way to Salonen, who will cover it up and get the whistle with 8:11 to go here in period number 1. Sioux Falls East wins. They are the 4 seed. They will face Yankton no matter what. Yankton and Sioux Falls East are that 4 and 5 seed, regardless of outcomes. They will have to be the 4 and 5. The outcome will be determining on who is the 4 and who is the 5. Here's a shot and a save made as it went off the blocker and into the glove of Youngworth. We get a whistle with 8 minutes to go. The Capitals, with a point in this game, will make their way to the state tournament, owning the tiebreaker against Watertown after Watertown won 3-2 in Watertown. The Capitals had a 2-0 win and owned the tiebreaker between the two teams with that 2-0 victory. Well, that tiebreaker only works if the Caps at least get a game to overtime. This will be back in the offensive zone where it's Bridger Babcock that will grab it for the Caps and escape to the neutral zone, where it's eventually grabbed another time by Sioux Falls East and then sent in by Triton Parmley. This will be wide of Salonen. Backhanded up the ice. It'll come back to Jesse Eldridge. And Eldridge will turn at his own blue line. The Flyers are making a change. Eldridge will send it wide. It was off the stick of Salonen, and it was slowed down behind the net. Gets over to those corner on the far side. Anderson and Vandenbos are trying to take it away. Here's a turnover. Shot by Beestrom. Save is made. Rebound is loose in front. Trying to swing it to the front of the net was Parmley. Instead, it'll go back the other way for Sioux Falls West. Make that Sioux Falls East. Here's a shot attempt. Youngworth gets pushed into the net. We get a whistle. A crease call will be made, and it will be a neutral zone face-off upcoming with 7 minutes to go here in period number 1. Face-off for Hayden Hansen against Dylan Dodson. Max Callis off the face-off was won by Sioux Falls West. Here's a shot to Youngworth, and they will get a whistle. Goddard made the save. Youngworth had caught it cleanly, and he, by the time that, obviously watching it go into his stomach, and then he looked up, tried to drop the puck, and the referee blow the whistle, but it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Sioux Falls West. Here's Hayden Hansen for the, make that Sioux Falls East. That pass over the far side. Trying to chop at it, trying to move in is Kitts. He moves in. He's got Schweitzer in front of the net. Kitts still with it, can't get the pass. Trying to move it back out to Beestrom. Cross-ice pass for Beam, and down for Dodson. Dodson had juggled the puck on his stick. Trying to cut free with it, but lost the handle of it and it's out of the zone. Hansen, he will swing it into the zone, chase after it, get to it in the corner. Hansen behind the net, looking to center one off the stick of Youngworth, and he's able to get the big mitt on it to get the whistle with 6:15 remaining here in period number 1. 10 shots on goal for the Capitals, 9 for Sioux Falls East. But a 1-0 score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Face-off to the left of Youngworth. Face-off was won by East, and that shot was blocked. Would have been a good look from Thatcher May. The Caps blocked it, never got to the net. Kitts will move it up to the blue line. That's held in again by the Flyers. And over here on the near side, Eldridge backhanded, gets it out of the zone. Pass goes across D to D on the blue line. Goes back to the near side for Gibson. And Gibson's pass off of a stick held in by Jim Netto. Dylan Dodson still with it, trying to move it farther in the zone. Does come out where Eldridge has it. Pass goes across for Bridger Babcock, chipped into the zone to Netto. And then it will make its way towards the corner where it's Raisler. Jackson Raisler almost waited too long to make the pass. It was deflected by the stick of Cameron Lee. It is May, who had his pocket picked by Bowder for a moment. Comes out of the zone. And it's now Gibson that will push it in deep, and the Flyers will make the change. Bridger Babcock behind the net here for the Capitals. On his backhand, moves it up. It'll go all the way down. They will say no icing. And so the first man to get to is Carson Culver. Culver's pass was deflected. Vanden Moss over to the corner. Comes out for Bridger Babcock. And then a puck that is loose. There's a trip call coming up against the Capitals. Played off the stick of Youngworth. And then it'll be touched up. I think eventually touched up. The play continues here. And then there's a stick that gets in front now. It's finally grabbed by Triton Parmley. And we'll get a trip called. I think, was it Bridger Babcock that will get called for the trip with 4:40 to go? That is Bridger Babcock that will go for the trip with 4:40 remaining here in the first period. All important penalty kill here for the Capitals. Do not want to go down 2-0. Face-off will be to the right. Referee's talking with Coach Bryce Mitchell. Face-off will be won by Sioux Falls East. Out to Hansen. His pass nearly is stolen by Dylan Dodson. Now it's Vermeer trying to send one across. Maybe looking for a backdoor tip-in. But it was blocked by the Capitals. So Bridger Babcock, one of the defensemen in the penalty box for a trip. This will go all the way down the ice. The Caps do clear early on in this power play. 1:38 to go on the power play with 4:10 remaining in the first period. That pass is deflected off of a skate, racing to it. Cameron Lee will get to the puck. Off the glass, chance for Dylan Dodson, breakaway shorthanded. Coming out is going to be Salonen, who makes the play as he dove all the way out, Dominic Hasek style, and comes back to the other side. Salonen, as now it'll be a penalty coming up. A trip is called against, is it going to be against Sioux Falls East? There was a lot of yelling by the Capitals bench. And they will be Max Callison will go for a trip. Saladin came out, he played the puck. I know he tripped Dodson, but I think he had played the puck first. I don't know if that's what either the Caps fans are wanting to call for too, or if the referees were talking about, or the coaches were talking about with the referees. But it is Max Callis that will go for a trip with 3:47 to go here in the first period. So that negates the power play for Sioux Falls East. 1 minute and 7 seconds of 4-on-4. Dodson had a great opportunity, but that pass just went too far off of his stick, and it allowed Salonen to come out and dive like he's Dominic Hasek at the puck and was able to play it away from Dodson. Here is now Cameron Lee moving in. There's a shot, and that's blocked by Vinny Thilt. 4-on-4 for 3:25 remaining in the first period. Another 45 seconds of a 4-on-4. Then the Caps will get a brief 53-second power play. This will be here on the near side. That pass goes across out of the zone, but it's grabbed by Cameron Lee. Up ahead for Dylan Dodson. He moves in onside. Dodson tried to cut free in the middle of the ice for a shot, but couldn't find a way to get through two defenders. Vinny Thill up ahead for Gibson. Gibson with a shot and a left kick save made by Jackson Youngworth. After it was partially deflected, here is Aiden Beam stepping up offensively. Beam swings in wide, looks for a centering pass. Still with it, though. Beam still with it. Pass out, Kitts. Walks in, shot save made by Salonen. with 5 seconds to go make that 4 seconds to go on the power play. With 2:44 remaining, make that 4-on-4 of 4 seconds. And then it will be a 53-second power play for the Capitals with 2:44 remaining. Here in the second period. Face-off will be to the left of Salonen, who has made 11 saves on those 11 shots. It is Beam. It'll be the kids with the power play now for the Capitals, their first power play of the afternoon. Schweitzer came on the ice, but couldn't handle the puck. So now 40 seconds to go on the power play. Onside play, Topher Post, who had an assist on that first goal. Coming back the other way for Dylan Dodson. Gets to the corner. Dodson, he is pushed into. Dodson's got to be careful not to get a penalty called against him. Here is now Schweitzer behind the net. And it'll be played out. The pass over for Dodson. That is going to be onside, stays onside with 2 minutes remaining in the period, and still 10 seconds to go on the power play. Schweitzer, his pass blocks, comes back to Schweitzer, out to Beam, but he can't hold it in the zone. Now a race to the puck, and it will be Vinny Thill moving in on a breakaway. Thill with a shot, he scores. Vinny Thill makes it 2-0 on an even strength goal with 1:45 remaining in the first period. It is the 14th goal of the season now for Thill, an unassisted goal. And it's now 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Youngworth got a piece of it. That's all he had, was got just a piece of it and unable to make the full save. The referees, the linesmen are talking with Coach Curtis Egan. I don't know if it had anything to do with the Thill celebration or maybe if it was an offside play that they were looking at.
Thill unassisted, 15-15 the first period.
But either way, it is a 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls East with 1:40 to go here in the first period. Max Council will get it back into the zone, pushed away by Bridger Babcock. And now here for the Caps as Logan Anderson will come here to the near side. Jim Netto, he'll move it in. That pass was blocked, and it'll go all the way to Salonen, who will cover for the whistle with 1:26 remaining here in the first period. So the Caps down 2-0. Just under 90 seconds to go in the first period. And a late last-minute goal, late period goal would be big for the Capitals to get back within one. Cooper Beestrom will send it out towards the corner, goes to the far side. Puck will come out of the zone, right onto the stick of Callis. Callis will try and swing on Beestrom, but Beestrom wasn't fooled on it. And then it'll be sent out of the zone by the Caps. This will be sent here for the Capitals again. It'll be moved for Dylan Dodson. Dodson lost the puck trying to make a toe drag move with 55 seconds to go here in period number one. Hayden Hansen carries it back in. Hansen with a shot just wide. It was blocked by Youngworth. This pass out towards the front. This will be at the blue line, held in by Raisler. His shot low to the ice was blocked by Dodson. Schweitzer leaves it back for Kitts. And then Kitts and Dodson, everybody has to get tagged back up. Dodson didn't get tagged back up in time. And we get a whistle with 33.5 to go here in the first period. Faceoff will be just outside the Flyers blue line. Aiden Bowder on the faceoff. It is won by two Thatcher May for the East Flyers. Off the boards, Beam now picks it up. Beestrom trying to move it up ahead, intercepted by Topher Post as the puck starts to come to the front of the net. Post on the backhand was blocked. Pass is be tipped out. And now a chance for Logan Anderson trying to move around. Anderson will try and cut free. Backhander save made, and Solomon will swipe it off to the side. 8 seconds to go in the first period. Beestrom moves it over. A shot by Lee wide. Comes back in front and unable for Bowder to get a shot away. And that will take us to the end of the first period. Capitals are down 2-0 to the Sioux Falls East Flyers at the end of the first period. 11 shots on goal for the East Flyers, 13 for the Capitals. But it is Goddard and Thill with the 2 goals to take a 2-0 lead at the end of one. Back with our first intermission report after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastormroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Hi, this is head coach Landon Badger, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby and scoreboard. The Hawaii Capitals are down right now at the end of the first 17 minutes. Goals in that period. It was Dalen Goddard that got the first, make that Braden Goddard got the first goal, his fourth of the season, as Topher Post was the one to hold the zone on a diving play that he was able just to touch the puck, slow it down, and give Goddard a chance to have the opportunity to shoot the puck and went underneath the crossbar and in to make it a 1-0 lead for Sioux Falls East. And then with the last 2 minutes of the period, it was a goal scored by Vinny Thill right after the penalty had expired to Max Callis. Vinny Thill got a breakaway. Was started as a shorthanded breakaway, turns into an even strength goal, and it's a 2-0 lead for Sioux Falls East at the end of that first period. Bridger Babcock had the only other penalty. Max Callis had the first penalty. Bridger Babcock had the other penalty with 4:40 to go in that first period. So both teams are 0 for 1 on abbreviated power plays. But it is a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. 13 shots for the Hawaii Capitals. So 13 saves for Trey Salonen, 11 shots and 9 saves for Jackson Youngworth for the Hawaii Capitals. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station, as we're just past 1 o'clock. We'll come back and check scores from around the states. We are closing in on the end of the regular season for varsity hockey. We'll come back and check those scores, and we'll recap a little bit of the Hawaii Capitals earlier today in the Bantam A and Girls 14U game. It'll be coming up after this here on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Hi, this is Bridger Babcock, captain of the Hawaii Capitals, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, as the first intermission report continues, as we try and get you scores from around the states in the boys varsity. We're just the lone game going on right now. There are the other games. It was Rushmore and Brennan Valley. They should be getting started here shortly. And then Sioux Falls West and Yankton playing at 2:15. So we may get a little bit of that game getting started. We'll be able to tell what the score is and how much time's left real quick by just looking in the other room. But that is the only 3 games for varsity hockey on the dockets. For the Hawaii Capitals Bantam A team, they won the 7th place game 6-0 over Watertown earlier this morning. And then it was the Hawaii Capitals 14U, a girls 14U team. Mallory Learcamp in overtime finished off the win 5-4 over Sioux Center to win the Consolation Championship. Dakota McIntyre had a hat trick. Peyton Emmy with a goal. Learcamp had the overtime goal to win it for the Caps. That came fairly early in overtime, just a minute or so into that overtime period for the Caps to win 5-4. Jess McIntyre he had the Facebook Live video going for the Capitals games. She might put me out of a job listening to she said amateur broadcasting, but she might be putting me out of a job here soon. I might be running the camera for her, and she'll be doing the broadcasting. Did a fantastic job, and it is always fun to see the younger levels competing hard for the Hawaii Capitals, whether it was the Pee-wees last weekend, the Bantams, and girls 14U, and of course we're getting set for the girls varsity state tournament coming up this Thursday here in Sioux Falls. Not in this rink we're at right now, but just right between, there's a door right behind us, and that door leads to the big rink here at the Iceplex. And we'll have all 11 games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As those first games will be at 1 o'clock Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you are wondering at the time, of course, the Capitals are playing at 1 o'clock on Thursday, so we're the first game. But it's 1, 3:30, 6, and 8:30 for the 4 games, both Thursday and then Friday, and 1, 4, and 7 for the games on Saturday. And it is, again, we'll have all 11 games, and we'll be not so much full wall-to-wall coverage, but pretty close to wall-to-wall coverage from 1 o'clock until somewhere around 10:30, 11 o'clock. We'll be on the air for all of those 4 games. Jim Lloyd will join me for the call of those 11 games. It is 2-0 for the Sioux Falls East Flyers and the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. We'll return with the second period after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help. Becky Potsaba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance. It's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Hi, this is Cameron Lee, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the second period. 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Drew McIntyre back at the station. John Winkler with you. Corbin Beestrom running the camera once again for us this afternoon, and we are looking for the Capitals to make a 2-goal comeback, whether it be this period, but just in this game, have to make a 2-goal comeback. It's not even a 2-goal comeback where they win somewhere in there and have to score the next 3 goals. They just got to score the next 2 and outscore Sioux Falls East from this point by 2 the rest of the game, and they'll find themselves in the state tournament. Face-off will be at center ice to start the second period. Ian Schweitzer and Vinny Thill. And the face-off is won by the Sioux Falls East Flyers as we're underway. 5-on-5 to start the second period. There's a pass up to the middle of the ice as Vinny Thill brings in the offensive end. Thill, his centering pass was tipped just wide in front of the net of Youngworth. And it'll come free here to the near side where it is Sioux Falls East again trying to grab the handle of it. Owen Sesher behind the net. Sesher trying to center one, unable to center it. Andrew Sislow. And it will be now picked up, and Dylan Dodson a pass here for Kitts on a breakout pass. Kitts trying to toe drag, move around, trying to deke around, but unable to. Comes back to Dodson, and his pass goes into open space where it's Thill that will grab it. Thill makes it a 2-0 game on his breakaway goal. There's a good play by Dodson, one hand on his stick, and then trying to swing at it was Beestrom, and the puck stayed right in front where you try to move it along. And the pass will come here. Kitts wasn't ready for it, or he couldn't see it at his feet. And then it'll be Max Callis now that carries it back in the offensive end. It is Ryan Fenton that had an opportunity for a shot, then fumbled the puck. And now it's Hayden Hansen. Vermeer, Hansen playing catch. Taken away by the Capitals and Jim Netto. And a race for the puck as Ben Vermeer will grab it for the East Flyers. Pass up the boards. That was tipped by the skate. And it will be no icing all the way down. Max Callis in the corner. He goes down along with Bridger Babcock. Puck will come free to the far side. It'll be chipped along by Cameron Lee. He'll win the race to the puck. He'll throw it on a tough angle, threw it wide out to the blue line where it's held in by Bridger Babcock. And it'll be played to the corner where the Capitals can start to set up the offense here. Out to Bridger Babcock again. His shot going wide. They'll be looking for a redirect. Now it's going to be grabbed by Anderson. And Anderson had his pocket picked as the Flyers will escape the zone. And it's Ryan Fenton up ahead for Hansen. Hansen left it back for Vermeer. Pass over, coming in with a shot and a save made, or it was blocked as Braden Goddard was looking for a second one. Here to the nearest side, out of the zone. Hayden Hansen will grab it outside of the blue line. We'll send it back in, softly send it back in. And it will be Babcock another time. Thatcher May, Babcock tied up. And now it'll be sent here to the near side, where it's delayed offside by Sioux Falls East, but instead it will be Topher Post that will move it across. And it's back in. May with a shot that goes wide, blocker side of Youngworth. Trying to get Youngworth going against the grain. This will be off the boards all the way down where it's Saladin that will play it, and he passed it off of his own teammate as he put his hands up in the air. That could have been real dangerous had that been deflected in another way. That would have been a wild first goal for the Flyers to give up. As it's now into the corner. Trying to push its way through. Mark Reichman. He got pushed by Dylan Dodson. Keegan Kitts behind the nets. But instead, Raessler will move it to the far side. Make that Carson Culver move to the far side. Thatcher May flips it out of the zone. And it's now a puck that falls down for Ian Schweitzer, who gets on the ice, but he didn't keep moving the puck with him. Here to the near side where it's going to be sent in by Reichman. Chipped back out of the zone by Beam in the neutral zone. Vinny Thill grabs it. Thill gets stood up by Schweitzer, and then he'll softly dump it in, bounces its way to Youngworth, who will stop it, and then it'll be up the ice. But a nice defensive play by Owen Sesher. Blocked the pass, and then it's pushed back in by Sesher. Aiden Beam will grab it, throw it off the board. Schweitzer tried to tip it back to Beam. It's turned over. There's a shot wide of the glove side of Youngworth. Kids here on the near side. Can't get out of the zone yet. It'll be flipped up by Kitts and outs. And now it's Beam 2-on-2 into the zone with Schweitzer. Beam trying to make the move to get to his backhand. Centers one. Puck is still free towards the front of the net. And now it's grabbed by Sioux Falls East. And then a couple of Capitals players are over there to get one back in front. And Salonen let that one go through the blue paint, but it does not come out of the zone. Good play from Dotson, hold it in again with 12:25 to go here in the second period. That pass intercepted by Dotson. Chips into the corner, centers one out for O'Daniel, and he couldn't get a shot away. Left it back for Babcock at the blue line. That shot was blocked, and then a stick was broken on the shot, as it's now a pass over. It is Eldridge on his backhand, puts it behind the net. Now centers one back out. Again, one man without his stick. It's now Aiden Bowder. As this out to the blue line again. Babcock will throw it towards the net. Trying to get it was Salonen to cover it up. Out to Babcock another time. He's got one man without the stick, and then it's going to be turned over and a chance for a breakaway going the other way for Sioux Falls East. Moving in is going to be a shot attempt and a save made by Youngworth, as it ended up being a shot from Mark Reichman. Ryan Fenton gets into the corner with 11:30 to go here in the second period. Out in front, a shot they score. Ryan Fenton makes it 3-0. Behind the net, no one was covering in front for the Capitals, and Fenton makes it a 3-0 game with 11:27 to go here in the second period. Goal number 30 on the season for Fenton. And it's now 3-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. So the Caps now find themselves down by 3 as we near the midway point of this second period. Max Callis with a shot that goes wide. Into the corner. This will be Owen Sesher will get the assist. This will be down the ice. Salonen will come out to play it. And it'll be up back to the neutral zone. So Sesher gets the assist. Parmley, backhand, moves up. And it's now Max Callis on a backhand. When it's turned over, Cooper Bistro will move it up the ice. Instead, it's grabbed by Vermeer, played it off the glass. Fenton able to block and hold the puck in the zone. Hansen back for Fenton, but right between his legs as it will get to the corner. Out to the far side. Hayden Hansen. Hansen walks back in. Pass over Callis, he scores. Max Callis after the turnover from Hayden Hansen makes it a 4-0 game. With 10:32 to go here in the second period. 22nd of the season for Callis. Hansen picked up assist number 34. And the lead is now 4-0. So the deficit becomes even a mountain much higher to climb for the Capitals. Cameron Lee has it in his own zone. Flips it high out to center ice. It's missed by the Flyers. 3-on-1 for the Capitals. Shot by Bowder and a save. And there is no rebound, and Salonen will get the whistle with 10:12 to go here in the second period. So again, the lone outcome that can't happen for the Capitals is a regulation loss. They're right now down 4-0. Their backs are against the wall, and the lifeline's fading for the Caps. Here's Dodson trying to turn around shot. That went off the rafters up above, and we'll get a whistle with 10:04 remaining here in period number 2. We will have all 11 games of the state tournament on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, regardless of the outcome of this game for the boys varsity. And of course, the girls varsity with the Capitals, they are the 3 seed. And the teams in it will not make a difference. Here's another turnover. Topher post in front and a save made by Youngworth. Pass will come back out to the blue line. Shot goes wide. 9:38 remaining here in the second period. This will be sent here to the near side. Keegan Kitts can't hold it in. This will be offside against the Flyers as Thatcher May brought it back in too quickly, where Brant Cook and Post were not ready and not quite back on side. Face-off just outside the Sioux Falls, make that the Capitals blue line with 9:32 to go here in the second period. Cooper Beestrom up ahead for Dylan Dotson. Dotson trying to move it in, unable to, and Sesher will send it off the glass. Settled down by Beestrom, bouncing puck on the shot, and Saladin makes a save. They just need one shot to go through. The Caps were down 6-0 yesterday before they got the lone goal. They need something to get through the net right now. Here's Dylan Dotson. He got free, scores! There's that goal they need. Dotson shot it between the legs of Jackson Raisler, and then was able to beat Saladin on his blocker side. And Dotson, who scored yesterday, has 23 goals this season. And the life, a little bit of breath here for the Capitals. 4-1 now our score. This is very important to the Caps. One, they got to stay in the penalty box the rest of the way with 9:05 to go. But even if you make this just a 2-goal game going into the third period, it at least gives you some momentum back, even if that doesn't cut the lead after the first to the second. Beestrom and Keegan Kitts will get the assist. For Beestrom, that is his 4th assist of the season, and Kitts will pick up his 11th assist. It's now Asher Vandenbos 2-on-2 into the zone with Parmley. Vandenbos throws it toward the net. Was blocked off the right pad of Saladin, but it was going wide. Logan Anderson behind the net trying to center one. Got it out to the front, but Vandenbos couldn't put the shot on net. And now it's 3-on-3 for Sioux Falls back the other way. Hayden Hansen, no head fake, and now we'll get to the corner. Stops and turns with it. Down, try and go with a give and go, and that shot went wide of Youngworth. It is Max Callis now. Out to the blue line, almost was turned over, and it will be turned over, and a chance for Parmley to move it up ahead for Anderson. Anderson's got Beam with him, but shot and goes wide of Saladin. Now it's another chance the other way. Ryan Fenton moves back in. Fenton with a shot and a save, and the puck is still loose. It's still loose, and it will eventually be grabbed by Youngworth. And we will get the whistle with 7:52 remaining here in the second period. Youngworth was first trying to juggle the puck into his glove, and when it fell, he dove on it the first time and didn't get it. The second time, he was able to get enough of it to cover for the whistle. From the corner, that pass comes out of the zone for Dylan Dotson. Swings it across over for Kitts, but it will be off of a stick and then swung in by Kitts. Saladin with 7:40 to go. He'll tee it up. Played off the glass, held in by Kitts, throws it over. Dotson now will pick it up. He got free again. That shot off the stick of Saladin into the netting for a whistle with 7:30 to go here in the second period. The Caps are close to making it a 4-2 game. Another goal would be big here for the Capitals to make it a 2-goal game with 7.5 minutes to go here in the second. Kitts had his stick broken right off of the face-off. That was interesting. Don't usually see that. He wasn't the one taking the face-off either. Mark Reichman, a pass, was blocked. Got out towards the front, though. Thatcher May couldn't get a shot away. And then the puck started coming free, and Dylan Dotson, now it's turned over behind the net. Pass out in front, they score. Again, the Capitals escaped from where they were going from in front of the net. And the pass went right back out in front. And it's now a 5-1 game, as it is Carson Culver getting his first of the season. And it didn't take long, just 2 minutes later, to make it a 5-1 lead for Sioux Falls East. As Culver will get the puck, it's his first varsity goal, first career varsity goal. And it will be a 5-1 advantage now for Sioux Falls East. Aiden Beam for Cooper Beestrom on the far side. That pass again intercepted. As Topher Post will get the assist along with Sislo. Is Reichman. And now it's back in. Here's a shot by Lee going wide. 5-1 our score with 6:35 remaining here in the second period. Over to the far side, that puck, good play there by Lee. It is Bowder that gives it back to Lee, and he'll chip it into the zone. Goes behind the net, over to the corner. O'Daniel chasing after it as well. It is now O'Daniel trying to move around. He's on the backhand, back out of the blue line for Eldridge. He walks the line, sends it back across for O'Daniel. His shot goes wide of the net. Cameron Lee will play it off the boards back to Beam at the blue line. Beam starts to walk in, protecting the puck. Still at the blue line. Backhanded, and it's redirected. It was a low redirected shot, but it will end up being a save made by, or slow redirected shot, but a save was made by Salonen. Out to center ice. That puck, good play by Beam to knock it down. Otherwise, it could have been right on the tape. Another opportunity for Sioux Falls East to move in on Youngworth. There's a turnover. Vinny Thill over, a shot and a save, but it went off of the Capitals and in. Aiden Beam was diving to try and block the pass. Youngworth made the save. It bounced off the beam and in. And it's now a 6-1 lead for Sioux Falls East. With 5:38 to go here in the second. And unfortunately for the Capitals, that kind of is the story of the season, is that you try and make up for, I wouldn't say make up for a mistake, but just trying to move and make the right play, and it just, the bad breaks fall to the Capitals all the time. Callis got his second of the season, or second of the game, excuse me, and Thill will get the assist. And it's now a 6-1 game with 5:20 to go in the second period. Another goal by Sioux Falls East, and it's a run-time game. As the Caps, well, they played really well against Sioux Falls West and East at home. Here's another shot by Callis. That went off the crossbar and into the netting. That's how close it was to being a 7-1 game. 5:04 to go here in the second period. 18-18 in shots. And again, this Caps team, this was not the result they need. You know, we'll see how desperate they would be in the third period. Well, might be a little too late. Here is now Keegan Kitts. He'll carry it in the offensive end. Kitts is in. That shot off the crossbar. It went down, but it didn't go in. Caps nearly made it a 4-goal hockey game. And again, the breaks, are they going to go the Caps' way at all today or this season? And I would say 95% of those breaks did not go the way for the Caps all season long. And there's an offside against the Hawaii Capitals. 4:39 remaining. I mean, Aiden Beam was diving to try and block another pass, keep the puck out of the zone, but the shot ended up going off of him and in. Now we're gonna get 2 penalties here. Dylan Dodson as well as also Goddard will go to the penalty box. So but we remain 5-on-5 with 4:39 to go here in the second period. Both will get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Here's a pass that will go behind Mark Reichman. And it's now Kitts. Man blows a tire, Thatcher May. Trying to defend Kitts. Pushed in by Beam. Comes out of the zone. It is now grabbed here by the Hawaii Capitals. Cooper Beestrom. It is now Ian Schweitzer. Schweitzer picked here by the Capitals. Here's a shot by Thatcher May going wide. It is now Beam. Beam behind the nets with 3:50 to go here in the second period. On the near side. It's picked back up by Sioux Falls East. Capitals will try and clear, but it's held in by number 59, Carson Culver, who had his first varsity goal just a little bit ago. Here's a pass in front, backhander save made by Youngworth. Keeps this game from going to run time. As he's now made, well, he should have more than just the 12 saves right now, the 18 shots. This pass over, Thatcher May behind the net for Sioux Falls East. They've got the Capitals hemmed in a period of the long change. Andrew Sislow to the corner, back behind the net, centers one out. Thill with a shot, and that was blocked. Caps left them open again, but they were able to make it up in time to block a shot away from Thilp. This one will miss for Kids, and it'll go down for an icing with 2:59 to go here in the second period. Both Goddard and Dodson have another 20 seconds in the penalty box, and then the next whistle after that. Face off to the left of Youngworth. It'll be one here by the Flyers. That shot's missing from Gibson. Didn't get all of it. Then a centering pass out to the slot. Backhanded save made by Youngworth. As that was a quick backhanded wristing shot by the Flyers. And Youngworth reaction time was good to make the save. 2:48 to go here in the second period. This will be one here by the Flyers. Owen Sesher will hold the zone. In behind the nets. They'll try to center one. Here on the near side, held in again by the Flyers. That shot, Raisler is able to get away, but stopped by Youngworth. Backhand by Raisler. Into the corner. Try to center one back out. That pass over. That one misses to the corner again. And another quick pass inside the face-off dot. Here's Lyle Bonney that will pick up the puck. Send it off the boards. Bonney will race after it. Raisler will win the race to it with 2:05 to go here in the second period. Raisler makes a move to get free away from Aiden Bowder, and now Raisler into the offensive zone onside. There's a shot up high, save made by Youngworth, able to get a piece of it. And we get a whistle with 1:52 to go here in the second period. And then Dodson and Goddard are both out of the penalty box now. Face off to the left of Youngworth. Hayden Hansen for Ryan Fenton on the face-off win. Here's Ben Vermeer with a shot that got through, and then Youngworth cannot cover it up, and it was stuffed in to make it a 7-1 game. Went off the boards, back out in front, and it was stuffed in to make it a 6-goal lead. I believe it was Fenton that was the one that stuck it in. But it's now a 6-goal game with 1:45 remaining here in the second. And run time will get rolling. Hayden Hansen, was the one that's got the goal from Vermeer and Fenton. Hayden beamed into the corner. So a 7-1 game as run time against the Capitals. That bouncing puck. Here's a shot that's blocked. Hansen. Fenton.
With a 6-goal differential, we are in run time.
It is now Max Callis. Pass here for Logan Anderson to pick up. Chance to move up in the zone for Asher Vandenbos. Anderson to the corner, but can't get that pass away with 1:05 to go. Here's now a shot from Vandenbos. That was blocked. Over the top of the goal, stays in play. Parmley out to Beam. His shot will go to Salonen, and a save made as he kicked it away at the left pad. There's a shot, save, rebound, another save by Salonen. Anderson was right there on that rebound opportunity. Max Callis 3-on-2 moving up the other way. Fenton will carry it in, but he was too far out in front of him. Aiden Beam will move it up the boards with 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Pass will make its way. That one skipped on the stick. The Capitals and Landry Van Roekel. Behind the net, try to center one again. 15 seconds to go here in the second. Off the glass, that puck will bounce its way and out of the zone. Dylan Dodson back in. Dodson, he gets free. Forehand shot, save, rebound, and pushed wide by Dodson. And then we'll get a penalty coming up as the second period will expire. And then Dodson will probably possibility of picking up a penalty on top of it. Logan Anderson took a hit up high. There was a penalty that was coming. And we'll see if there is an extra penalty that will be called. But that takes us to the end of the second period. 7-1 is our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. We'll come back and recap the second period. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Jesse Eldridge, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Well, the Caps are now down 7-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard as the season hanging on the balance. They have to have a 6-goal comeback and nothing less than short of that for the Capitals in this third period, which that's a lot to ask for of any team, regardless of what opponent it is that you're playing. To outscore a team by 6 in the third period is going to be tough, but the Caps will want to play for some pride at the end of this third period. They look like they're going to be falling just short of getting to the state tournament. That will be coming up in 2 weeks. In that second period, it is Ryan Fenton that scored to make it a 3-0 game. Before it was a quick 4-0 lead. Max Callis made it 4-0. Caps did get one back. Dylan Dodson from Keegan Kitts and Cooper Beaster made it 4-1. Then Carson Culver had his first varsity goal. Max Callis got I don't want to take away his goal, but a lucky break or an unlucky Capitals break for Max Callis to score to make it 6-1. And then Hayden Hansen stuffed in a rebound that, again, went off the boards and went right to the side of the net where Hansen was at. Youngworth just couldn't cover it up in time as Hansen was able to stuff it in to make it a 7-1 lead. And again, just those small little things, those small breaks that, boy, they just can't seem, the good teams will get those breaks, those 50-50 breaks, whether sometimes, yes, you can create those 50-50 breaks going your way by the hustle and 50-50 pucks they talk about all the time. But you got to be able to hustle and all those things. And I don't think this is anything from the lack of effort by the Capitals and the lack of wanting to get this job done. It's just that every single break, when it doesn't go your way, it's pretty easy to let things kind of fester and boil over and the wheels falling off. And the Caps, now down by 6, will be most likely in their last period of hockey in this 2024-25 season. Shots are in favor of the Capitals, or make that in favor of the Flyers, now 22-21. It will be a 2-minute power play to open up the third period for the Capitals. Cross-checking called by Mark Reichman, and that ended the period, so they'll get a full 2 minutes to start this third period with a 7-1 deficit. We will come back with more of the second intermission report coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First and Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First and Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Discover the ultimate driving experience at Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. With our extensive lineup of vehicles, including reliable sedans, rugged SUVs, and powerful trucks, finding your perfect match has never been easier. Plus, our dedicated team is committed to providing top-notch customer service, ensuring your satisfaction every step of the way. Visit us today and experience the excellence at Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota.
Hi, this is Captain Keegan Kitts, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, and we continue here in the second intermission report, continuing the Hawaii Capitals down 7-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. One of 3 games today. This was the only game that was going to decide a spot in the state tournament, or moving where the matchup wasn't set. 4-0 is the score. Rushmore and Brandon Valley. Yankton and Sioux Falls East will play. Make that Sioux Falls West will play at 2:15. Now, this also, the way the score is lined up, if this would be the end, it doesn't matter what Yankton does in their game. They will be the 5 seed, and Sioux Falls East will be the 4 seed. They're going to play each other no matter what, but it was all determining on who was going to be the 4 seed, who was going to be the 5 seed. This matchup also was going to determine the 8 seed and the first team out of the state tournament. And, of course, the Caps needed to get the game to overtime to try and make that happen. Now down by 6. They've got 17 minutes left in the season, and crazier things have happened. But this is a chance for these Capitals teams, these seniors, to play one last time on the ice for the Capitals and give themselves one final opportunity to go out and play for pride and play for just go have some fun in this third period. Down by 6, can't change where this game is at right now, but go out and have some fun in these last 17 minutes. It is run time, so that will make things go quicker unless the Caps can get within 4. But they have this Capitals team, just those 5 seniors. This is a young team. We'll talk quite a bit about that in the third period. That we're going to see a lot of these guys back, and they will have their first year of varsity experience under their belt. All of those guys that are coming back, besides 2 guys. All those guys are, and 3 really, if you talk, but we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But it is the Hawaii Capitals down 7-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. We'll return with the third period coming up after this here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Gear up for an exhilarating winter season with Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer and proud supporter of sports in our community. Whether you're hitting the rink or hitting the road, trust Chevy's lineup of dependable vehicles to take you there in style. We are here for all your automotive needs. Stop by our showroom at 1905 North Garfield in Pierre or explore our inventory online at www.beck-motors.com. Proudly serving our community for 55 years. We're making a great deal better. Beck Motor Company, Pierre, 605-224-5912.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Have you assessed the condition of your roof at your home or business? Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters can help. Since 2010, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters has been helping their customers in Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the professionals at Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters know how to get the job done. Specializing in all types of roofing, they'll make sure to find the right fit for you and your home. Give them a call at 605-280-9797 or get a free quote on their website at dakotastормroofing.com. Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, reliable roofing for your peace of mind.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Hockey season is here, and American by Wyndham Fort Pierre Conference Center is proud to support our hometown heroes, the Oahe Capitals. Whether you're traveling to cheer on the team or just need a cozy place to unwind, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. From game nights to restful mornings, we're rooting for you. Stop by at 312 Island Drive, Fort Pierre. Go Capitals! American by Wyndham, where comfort meets community. Call 605-223-2358 to book your stay today.
Hi, this is Dylan Dotson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is the start of the third period. The Hawaii Capitals down 7-1 in the American Family Insurance Printing Shufflebine scoreboard. So the Caps it is run time for this hockey game as we get started with this third period. Final regulation period. It is a power play for the Caps. Starts the power play. It is their second power play, their first potential full power play. As Keegan Kitts here to the nearest side, Cameron Lee into the offensive zone. Kitts, a pass goes across over for Dotson. Pass into the corner, that one misses. It is Beam. Goes back here to the near side. This will be out of the zone, and Beam will have to play it back over for Dotson. Start of this third period. Second power play for the Caps. Shot by Dotson goes wide. Comes back to the near side where it'll be out to the blue line, held in by Beam. Pass goes across over. Kitts will start to walk it in. Top of the face-off circle. Centers one back out to Beam, and then the shot was missed. And then it's Saladin that fell over, but the Caps never got a chance to get back to the puck to get a shot away on an empty net. Kitts still has it at the blue line. On his backhand. Gives for Schweitzer, now Dotson. He'll wait. Pass goes back across. Beam, shot away, and save made by Saladin. And we get another whistle. 15:42 to go here in the third period. As the clock continues, down to 35 seconds on the power play. And again, this will be a 17-minute period, barring goals and penalties or a timeout. This will be the 17 minutes. Here's Dylan Dotson with a shot that goes wide. Also, Sam Schosberg is in net for the Capitals. As Youngworth, his day is done. There's a pass that comes out. Dotson will pick it up, move it up ahead for Lee, but he couldn't see it. And it'll be sent down, Aiden Beam. Here to the near side for Dotson. As we're back to 5-on-5, Dotson toe drag shot goes almost off, I didn't think went off the mask of Saladin. Jackson Racler here for the Sioux Falls East Flyers. Out to Beam at the blue line. Caps are in the midst of a change as Lee's heading off. Vinny Thill now. And then the linesman gets upended. And that one, I think, hurt his left arm. And hopefully he is okay. There's a puck coming in front and unable to get the shot away. As Saladin's able to cover it up was Logan Anderson. I think he seems to be okay. He was holding that left arm. Might have landed a little bit on his elbow as well. Clock is running with 14:15 to go. So Sam Schosberg will be in goal, and the Caps, Youngworth started every single game this season for the Capitals. And overall, he obviously a senior will not be back with the team next year. And we've seen Sam Schosberg get a couple of games in net, or a couple of action in net, a couple of games where he's came in the third period. Noah Luking played a little bit last night. Noah Eaton's got into a game as well. It'll be a good goalie battle for that varsity spot into next season. Max Callis here back. Along, I believe, also a bantam goalie will be coming up as well into the varsity, JV varsity ranks. So there will be still quite a few goalies that will be with the JV varsity going into next year. It'll be Parmley that will try and send it down. It goes off the helmets of Carson Culver, who blocked that pass with his helmet. Never really, that's an odd one to see. Here's a puck that's turned over with 13 minutes to go here in the third period. A pass out in front, that one redirected and pinballed right to Schosberg, who was able to kick it away. This pass is turned over after it went off the stick of Dodson. Hayden Hansen will play it to the corner. Ryan Fenton, Keegan Kitts, Dodson again to the corner. This will be sent all the way down. This will be an icing against the Capitals with 12:30 remaining and counting here in the third period. So Keegan Kitts, who's got 15 goals and 11 assists. Cameron Leeds, 3 goals, 4 assists. Along with also Jesse Eldridge, a goal and 3 assists. Wyatt Briggs, and then the goalie Jackson Youngworth. Those 5 seniors, their careers will come to an end just shy of that state tournament. They're going to fall 1 point shy of the state tournament. Again, barring a 6-goal comeback here in the next 12 minutes of run time. It would stop with 4 minutes to go. Here's Wyatt Briggs, one of those seniors. He gets hit high and hard. And we will get a penalty against the Flyers as Briggs is down. That was real helmet-to-helmet contact. And Briggs is still laying on the ice right now. Landon Badger, head coach, will make his way over. And Wyatt Briggs will start to make his way up. Tell you what, I don't think there's any other kid on this team, and it'd be harder pressed to find someone as tough as nails as Wyatt Briggs is. And there's a lot to say about a kid that was a vicious hit, regardless of purpose, accidental, whatever. It's a vicious hit. It end up being it's going to be a 2 and a 10. So the Caps will get the power play with 11:52 to go. But there's a lot of guys that aren't quite getting up that quickly from it. But Wyatt Briggs is one of those guys that tough as nails as they come. As it is May that gets called for head contact. So it is the third power play for the Capitals. Hayden Beam will have it for the Caps at his own blue line. Leaves it for Kitts. And for Kitts now into the offensive zone, trying to make a move around Raisler. But instead it's going to be pushed back to the near side, where the Flyers will clear it out of the zone. It's played by a high stick, but Hansen will be the first one to touch it up. No, he's going to let it go. And the Caps will grab it and get the whistle. And not a bad play there by Hayden Hansen. That's a pretty smart play by him, knowing that, one, it turns into an offensive zone faceoff, and two, that the clock is still rolling. They don't need goals. They just let the clock continue to run down as we're under 11 minutes to go here in the third period. Into the corner, Aiden Beam for Dylan Dodson. As he'll skate it into the neutral zone, does Dodson. Dodson carries in the offensive end. Tries to make a move around. He still has it, looking to maybe a wraparound chance, but was too far out, away from the net. Out towards Beam. And now Beam into the corner. Looking to try and center one. Beam still with it in the corner. Centers one out for Schweitzer, but it went off of a stick and to the corner. Again it comes. Out to the blue line. That's held in by the Caps. Pass will come to Kitts, but it was intercepted, and it'll be sent all the way down by Sesher. 10-10 to go here in the third period. Dodson. It is going to be Beam that will carry it in. Beam with a shot and a save made. And we get a whistle with 9:55 to go here in the third period. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. As we're to 2 o'clock on this Sunday afternoon. And again, we still got 22 games of hockey remaining. State tournament will start on Thursday for the girls varsity state tournament. As it will then be all 11 games next weekend on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. And then that's following week, Thursday through Saturday, we'll have all the boys state tournaments games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Hansen a pass over for Callis with 9:10 remaining here in the third period. Pass center one, Hansen back to Callis. Save made by Schosberg and then stuffed in by Fenton. And Fenton will get his second of the game and 31st of the season. And it's now an 8-1 lead with 9:06 remaining here in the third period. That was the first two shots of the period for Sioux Falls East, excuse me. And one late change there. I think the broken stick. And they will. That was interesting. Tyler Webb came off the ice very fast. A broken stick. This will be tipped high off the glass, almost went into the crowd. So Callis and Hansen will get the assist. And it's a 8-1 lead for Sioux Falls East. Dodson with 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Swings out high, makes the move, but just a bit too far, and into the corner it comes. Dodson centers one, a shot, they score. It's Kitts. That will get his 16th of the season. With 7:57 remaining in the third. Kitts got that centering pass from Dodson, and it's now 8-2. So a 6-goal game, 7:49 remaining here in the third period as the clock is back underway. Schweitzer and Thill will on the face-off. It'll be Landry Van Rokel that can't find it in his skates. Out to the blue line, that will be off the glass and out of the zone. Andrew Sislo will try and move it back in. He blows a tire, goes down, and is grabbed now by the Flyers. Dodson will step into Culver. And Vinny Thill along with Bridger Babcock in the corner. This will be sent out by the Capitals for Lyle Bonney. And is now grabbed again by Sislo. 6:55 to go here in the third period. 8-2 our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. The centering pass is broken up. Out to the blue line where it's held in by Jaden Hanthorn. There's a shot that will go wide of Schosberg out in front of him. And then out of the zone by Lyle Bonney, who will continue to chip and chase after the puck. Bonney with a shot that will go wide. Solid in. He didn't cover it. And it's now Dodson again trying to center one. The pass was blocked, gets it back, and then it's turned over. And now a chance. Cameron Lee will back skate. Callis winds up with a slap shot. And it will be Cameron Lee that will block the shot and will go into the netting. We're going to whistle with 6:13 to go here in the third period. Looking at this group for the Capitals, Ian Schweitzer, Triton Parmley, Aiden Bowder, Logan Anderson, Lyle Bonney, Asher Vandenbos, Jim Netto. There's a save after the face-off. Brylan Beck, Owen Daniel, Cooper Beestrom, really, outside of one game last year, and Landry Van Rokel. I mean, these guys were getting they got their feet wet at varsity. Some got their feet wet at JV right before the first varsity game. These guys came for the bantam. Some of them came for the bantam ranks and then moved right into JV and varsity games. Not just JV varsity, but playing varsity and having high-quality minutes for the varsity with all the seniors that graduated the year before. There's a lot of guys that are returning and a lot of really young guys that are still going to be playing next year and for the next couple of years. This will be Hayden Hansen that will move it in the zone. Hansen to pass over. There's a shot and a save made by Schonsberg with 5:10 remaining here in the third period. And Youngworth, even he didn't have a whole lot. He had several starts, but didn't have a whole lot of varsity starts going into the year. Obviously, that along with like him and Bridger Babcock, as this puck will start to come towards the net for Vandenbos. Those were two guys that had playing time, but didn't have a whole lot of playing time. Bridger Babcock had quite a bit, but just a lot of guys that were playing their first real varsity and being a part of the big picture of the varsity team. This pass will be out of the zone off the stick of Aiden Beam. And that's where, again, this is a team that was fighting and was getting better as the year went on. And unfortunately didn't have the final 2 games that they were hoping to have, but have played some really good hockey down the stretch with 4:05 to go here in the third period. Topher Post got the scoring started with his great play to hold the zone. There's a rebound that will go in as Schosberg couldn't cover it up. And it is Mark Reichman that will get his 6th goal of the season. And to make it a 9-2 game with 3:45 to go here in the third period. So we get down under 4 minutes remaining here in the third. And the Cap season will close after this one. And it's now right back in opportunity, moving back in for Sesher, and he will score. Sesher scores with 3:26 remaining to make it a 10-2 game. And another adding on to the total. Reichman from Sesher and Post. So Sesher gets 2 points, 19 seconds apart. Well, they say it was Vinny Thill that scored that one. There's another chance in front. Say they have Thill on it, but I thought it was Sesher that was having the number 82. The mask will come off of Schonsberg.
At 13:34 of the third period,
That is Sesher.
number 82, Owen Sexer.
Hanthorn will get the assist.
Assisted by number 41, Jaden Hanthorn. Sexer from Hanthorn.
Schonsberg trying to get the mask back on. Clock will continue to go, and maybe it's going to be Youngworth that will trade mask with Schonsberg for the last 2:20. And with Youngworth not having the mask to wear, here's a chance for Kitts as he comes in, but his stick was canceled out. Keller Shaw had an opportunity, but it was grabbed first by Dotson. His pass, I believe, was trying to pass it over to Shaw, but it was blocked. And it's now Jesse Eldridge, and made the mention that Youngworth doesn't have a mask that he can wear now because that mask, the clips came off. And he has to sit away from the bench now, just outside the bench, so he's not unprotected. With 1:35 remaining here in the third period. A 10-2 score for Sioux Falls East. Here's another pass. That shot went wide. Fenton had that opportunity, and he just put it wide. Max Callis centers one. Here's a shot attempt. Save is made. Rebound is off the stick from Schonsberg. Good play there from Sam Schonsberg. And it's now Jim Netto. Netto trying to move it in the offensive zone. Capitals will get it back. Logan Anderson for now Jesse Eldridge. Throws it towards the net. It was blocked. And it comes out of the zone. And the 1 minute to go here in the third period. Callis moves it up ahead. Backhander. Save made by Schonsberg. Another good play there from Schonsberg. Another shot and a save. Rebound is still there. And eventually it'll be picked up by Schonsberg. And we get the whistle with now 45 seconds to go. So the Cap season will end at 7-15. They will fall 1 point short of making the state tournament. Watertown, the host team, will be the number 8 seed and will take on the Rushmore Thunder in the final game of day 1 of that state tournament. That'll be the 13th, 14th, and 15th. This will be cleared out of the zone all the way down for an icing. Nope, they're going to wave off icing as Saladin came to play it. And then almost turned over with 13 seconds remaining. As Brant Cook had the puck, they were looking for him move forward. Here's Dodson trying to swing it to the front of the net. Comes out in front, 2 seconds to go. And that will end the hockey game and end the season. Capitals fall 10-2. And their season comes to an end. At 7-15 on the season, we will return with the post-game show. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Venture Communications has deep roots in rural South Dakota. Venture now proudly provides fiber to the home with 100% of our customers, enabling them to enjoy super fast and reliable internet connections. We'd like the opportunity to keep you in touch with the people and resources that matter most. 100% fiber and 100% committed to rural South Dakota. Call Venture Communications today at 605-852-2224, 605-852-2224, or online at venturecom.net. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre. Becky Potsaba and State Farm Insurance are here to help you with your insurance and banking needs. State Farm's not just insurance, it's banking, investments, IRAs, loans, and a whole lot more. We offer guidance in a personal and caring way that helps you manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and find ways to control costs so you can realize your dreams. We know how life is, and we're here for you. Stop in to see Becky at 1315 East Wells Avenue in Pierre, or call Becky at 224-4173.
Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, and Pierre, where exceptional customer service meets an incredible inventory lineup. Looking for your dream car? Our expert team is here to guide you every step of the way. From dependable Fords to luxurious Lincolns and versatile Toyotas, we have something for every taste, need, and budget. Experience the difference with us today. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine Properties will listen to your needs and help you find the perfect fit.
Join the countless satisfied clients who have turned their real estate dreams into reality. Go Caps!
Hi, this is your goalie Jackson Youngworth, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back, it is a final score 10-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard as the Caps fall to the Sioux Falls East Flyers and will finish their season at 7-15 on the year. John McClure back with you. This is the final Hawaii Capitals broadcast for the boys varsity side, but we still will have state tournaments coming up this coming Thursday. Then the following Thursday, we'll still have all 11 games of the girls varsity, all 11 games of the boys varsity on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as we'll be in Sioux Falls, back here in Sioux Falls on Thursday, and it will be then Watertown the following Thursday, as we'll have those games for you here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Dylan Dotson and Keegan Kitt scored the 2 goals. It was Jackson Youngworth who had made, he ended up making a total of, will that be, trying to get the math right, 15 saves on 22 shots through those 2 periods. Sam Schonsberg ended up getting the last third period. Those shots, those 9 shots ended up having, or 10 shots in that third period, as the Caps again fall to 7-15 to close out the season. They have not started the varsity game for Yankton and Sioux Falls West. They are in overtime of the JV game. They just started the overtime portion for the JV game. That does not really, that game overall doesn't matter now, with the fact that the Sioux Falls East team will be the number 4 seed. It will be the 5 seed Yankton Bucks, so that will be all that they have. That everything is set now. Before that last game even starts between Yankton and Sioux Falls West. Everything is set. It is Rushmore against Watertown in the 1-8 matchup. It is then Sioux Falls West, make that Sioux Falls East and Yankton in the 4-5. The 2-seed Brookings will take on the 7-seed Mitchell Marlins, and the 3-seed Sioux Falls West will take on the 6-seed, which will be the Aberdeen Cougars. So we'll have all of those games, all the boys state hockey tournament games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. It'll be Thursday, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, Thursday through Saturday in Watertown. This coming Thursday will be on the air at 12:45 for the White Capitals and Sioux Center Storm in the first game of the girls varsity state tournament. That'll be a 1 o'clock start, and we'll have it and all 11 of those games of the tournament on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. I want to say thanks to Drew McIntyre back at the station, Corbin Beestrom for running the camera for us for 95% of those games this year. We appreciate him running the camera for us from all the way back in that first game of the season with down in Yankton to all the way through the last game of the year. I appreciate that. Well, we will be back on the air. White Capitals hockey not quite done yet on Capital City Rock. We'll still have those potential three girls games, assuming that they win one of them. We'll have 3 games for you. We hope that they win all 3. There's a great possibility that they can make that happen. They can still win all 3 games and win that state championship, but we'll have girls varsity state tournament coming up on Thursday. Final score 10-2. Capitals fall to Sioux Falls East. We'll wrap it up for the boys season. We'll return Thursday for the girls varsity state tournament. John McClure signing off. 10-2 win for Sioux Falls East as the Caps close the year. So long from the Shields Iceplex.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock are brought to you by Xander Auto Parts, Leisure Palace, Wagner Auto, AGE, Weatherall, The American in Fort Pierre, May Adam, Pizza Ranch, Faith Lutheran Church, Hermanson Endodontics, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, State Farm Becky Pottsba Agency, Dakota Storm Roofing and Gutters, First United Methodist Church, River Bottom Sanitation, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Venture Communications, Kathy Sunshine Properties, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Comtech, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcast.